And I want to share the tools with you that I'm using to create content and the tools that I'm using on a day-to-day basis. And number one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the all-rounder, is my all-rounder. It's my brainstorming buddy. I bounce off ideas. It helps me to analyze data. It does a lot of things for me that usually either an assistant will do for you, a coordinator, or an intern. These are all the tasks that you can pretty much give to ChatGPT. So when I need Instagram captions, I let ChatGPT write them. So I let the system know the general idea, the general post, what this is all about, and then ChatGPT takes it from there. So for example, for my Instagram German Blondie, this is like my travel lifestyle account, I like to have a fun conversational tone. So I let ChatGPT know, hey, this is the picture. So for example, recently went to a safari in Africa and there was a herd of elephants and there was me in the foreground. And I told Chat, hey, just give me like 1 to 2 sentences about this picture in a conversational, fun approach and give me 10 different examples or 10 different captions that I can choose from. And that works really well. I'm also using ChatGPT to analyze data sets. So for example, whether it's my Facebook data, it's my Google ads, or is any information that I need that usually, of course, I can do that myself and like quotation mark manually dig through all the data. Or I can export the data, upload it to ChatGPT and tell them, hey, analyze the data, see where there are areas of opportunity, where do we fall short, what can be improved. You can also use ChatGPT to help you create campaigns, whether it's email campaigns, you can bounce off ideas, you can ask how to structure an email campaign, what is the best sequence, this is my target audience. You can create custom GPTs, and I don't want to go into every single prompt or how to create a custom GPT. I think this would explode the length of the video, but I will definitely make a video in the next upcoming weeks on how to create a custom GPT. I think that is super helpful, especially if you're going to use ChatGPT on a daily basis or for a certain task. But you can create custom GPTs, you can educate the system, so to speak, with exactly what you want, your tone of voice, your customer audience, your competitors, the tone of voice you want to talk about, the content you're looking for, and you can all upload this in the system to create blog posts, to create email sequences, to create ad copy, to create social media copy, to create LinkedIn articles, anything and everything. So don't think about as the AI tool as something that wants to replace you, but more as your assistant. So think about all the tasks you would usually give to an intern. And then when you talk to the system as this would be your intern or your assistant or your digital marketing manager or your video creator. And tell the system, if you need more information, ask me questions so I can help you to create the best output. So I use ChatGPT, I want to say, for 80% of my tasks. And then my second tool that I'm using is Wizard.ai. I mentioned it earlier. I use Wizard.ai to help me with anything video related. I still manually edit my videos in Final Cut. So this video here right now, my long form YouTube videos, I still manually edit them in Final Cut. Put the call out, the call to actions, anything what you see in this video. But my reels and all the short form content, I let Wizard.ai help me with that. So I upload my long form video. Either you upload a file, you can also pull a video from YouTube or from the internet in general. You can upload it, and then you can tell the system, I want to create shorts. You can choose a template. You can choose B-roll, emojis. This will highlight important keywords. It will put closed captions in your videos. So it does a lot of the manual work that it used to do. It takes it away from me and it allows me to focus on other tasks. So I can create now easily 10 reels out of one long form YouTube video within 30 minutes. Before it took me hours to do this. And it's super fast. Even if you don't like the footage, you can rearrange, you can crop the video, you can add more to the video. So this is all possible using this tool. And I think it's fabulous. It helped me a lot. So this is something total time saver for me. And then my third tool that I'm using is Photoshop. There are a lot of graphics that I create, enhancing, manipulating photographs. In my free time, I like to photograph a lot and then print these images out or post them on my travel / lifestyle Instagram. But I use artificial intelligence more as the generative AI in Photoshop. So for example, you have something in the background that you want to remove. Previously, it was the clone stamp and manual selection. It was very tedious to remove objects that you did not want in your image. So cars or people, now you can just highlight them in Photoshop and you can use generative AI to remove them. I have a funny story. Every big anniversary, so 5, 10, 15 years, me and my husband are taking wedding pictures. So initially wearing our clothes that we initially got married with. And we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. And we took pictures again. So we drove to Joshua Tree Park on Joshua National Park, which is in Palm Springs, about 2.5 hours away from Los Angeles. And we didn't really think about shoes. First time for our 5-year anniversary, we took the pictures. We went to the desert, so we were both bare feet, didn't really have to think about shoes. But now my husband just decided to wear sneakers, and in every picture that was not cropped on the waist, but there was a full-length picture, you can see the shoes. And now you wear a suit, and then you have those clunky sneakers. So they didn't really look good. So what I did, I uploaded to Photoshop, enhanced the images, edited the images, and then used generative AI to select the footwear and told the generative AI to give me just different dressing shoe options. And it turned out really well. It looks like my husband from the get-go wore these dressing shoes, although these are just AI-created shoes that he's wearing now in all those photographs. But these are just things that make photoshopping so much easier. And now people might argue, it's like, oh, but I'm an artist and this is all computer work, computer art that's being done. But at the end of the day, you still need manual labor. You still need someone who input all those prompts. And trust me, creating AI artwork is extremely difficult because you really have to describe exactly what you want. So at the end of the day, you still have to have the vision and bring it to life. I use generative AI in not to super crazy enhance the images, so I don't create landscapes in images that haven't been there, but swapping out shoes or removing objects from the image that I don't want there, that usually would have taken me a lot more time, I'll use Photoshop generative AI for that. These are my 3 tools that I use on a daily to increase my workflow, to increase my efficiency, and to make my day a little bit more productive, so I don't have to focus on those little tasks that an assistant, an intern, a coordinator could have done. So I give them to ChatGPT and focus on what really matters for my business. That means growing and being there for my customers, my clients. And if you need help, whether it's creating images, you need more training on ChatGPT, or you just want to get an idea, what can ChatGPT do for my business? Reach out to me at nina@thesocialwisdom.com. We can start the conversation, or you can find me anywhere online at The Social Wisdom. Start the conversation, and I would love to hear how you use AI in your business. And if you're not using it, why are you not using it? I'm very eager to learn. Maybe I can convince you to also integrate this into your daily workflow. And that also led us yet again to another episode of the Content Marketing GG podcast. I'm so glad you tuned in today, and I cannot wait to see you next week. Until then, goodbye. How we say in Germany, auf Wiedersehen.